Okay. Oh, I'm just gonna do the same thing we did yesterday and get her just lunging around me and working on that canter, but just out here in the arena. There's a bit more space, and the scary end of the arena where she wants to spook at. Pretty much anything past this jump is scary, but only in the evening for some reason. So we'll see how she is today, and then we'll try it again tomorrow in the evening when I'm off. So, all right, just send her off. Walk on. Wake up, Penny, wake up. There we go. So I want her to, I quit tapping when she walked a little bit more energy, and then she stepped that inside hind over the outside hind. She likes to be lazy, as you can see. And she wants to look a little bit, but she's got those ears coming back, so good. She's checking in on me. I'm just going to keep asking there until she makes a change and just speeds up a bit. So I don't really need to work on the walk because she's pretty cool at the walk. So I'm just going to have her come in, change direction, walk on. Very nice. So nothing happened there. I just keep, so I'm going to tell her walk on, and then I'm going to give her the one kiss, and then I'm going to use my whip, and then I'll just kind of flick it, and then I'll just get stronger with it until I get the change that I want. So I also want to put pressure on her and do upward transitions on this side closest to the camera, because that's the side she wants to be on. This is her scary side, so I want to make this as pleasant as possible. So once she comes back over here, trot. Good girl. And she's looking over there a little bit. She's checking in that inside ears coming back. Perfect. Very good. Good girl. Let's see if she can go a little faster. Oop. Got a little cough. Good girl. My goodness. So I'm not trying to click the cough. I like that she was going over here, and she was like, her attention was kind of split, so she was maintaining the trot, but she would kind of like flick an ear over there and then flick one back to me. So I'm like, oh, when you check in with me, that's perfect. That's what I want. And I like how she came back, blew her nose. That probably had something to do with her cough. She probably got some gunk in there or some dirt or something. But I want her to always, when she comes back, just relax and let some of that anxiety out, if there is any, which with her there usually is. So, all right. So I'm just gonna check her girth here. It's decent. So. So I'm going to have her go the other way. Nope. Okay, so when she anticipates like that, I'm going to send her the opposite way that she thought she was going to go. When she comes in after, like, even if she's walking, after they've gone a bit on the lunge circle, and then I have her come in and relax, like, that pretty much goes away. That's the first time she's gone off without me asking her. So just having them rest and come back down to a relaxed state really helps with that. So walk up. I don't want her to trot, I just wanted her to speed up her walk, but as long as she went forward, it's fine. I like this walk. This is better. She's gonna get slower the whole way around the circle. That's fine. Trot. Very good. Nice transition. So with her head, I really, in the beginning when I was messing with her, when her head was down, I would click it. So now it's kind of just a habit. So I don't click it anymore, but she goes along like this, so that's really nice. Very cute. I don't care if she was a little slow there. She was nice and relaxed on that side, so I'll take it. And I love all this licking when she comes in. Very good. I'm just going to let her hang out for a second and settle. I'm just going to watch her lips. I just want her, if she's twitching or anything, I want just her to like release that energy, like she's thinking about licking and chewing. And while she's licking, I just leave her be. Very nice. All right. So I'm going to send her the other way, but you're all right. I'm going to get ready for it. Like I'm going to send her to my right, but I'm going to wait for a second because I don't want her anticipating always, like as soon as the whip goes over there, she leaves. So I'm just going to let her hang out for a second. The pause is where you can kind of get rid of that anticipation. So. Good, so she wants to look at something and she comes right back. That's great. All right, walk on. Very good. That was a much better, there's a spider. That was a much better transition. Oh, go away, please. That's gross. There's a giant spider. Okay. Walk on a little bit. Trot. So I let her usually trot a lap, just kind of see where she's at, and then I'll have her canter on the other side. And you don't always have to do that, but this is just where she's at right now. Canter. Very pretty. Very good. So she did about between a quarter and a half a lap. That was perfect. And I'm just going to kind of build up from there. And it's really windy today, so I didn't know if she was gonna wanna be a nice girl today and like not want to run and jump around and be a little feisty. Sometimes she likes to do that. So especially at the canter, I really want to let her come all the way back down and relax. So her lips aren't twitching right now. Oh, there they go. So I have there we go. She has like a nerve that runs down their face. All horses do. And that kind of will start the twitching where they're trying to come back down from like a little bit of a high. And then that shows us when they come back down by the licking and chewing. There we got some more in there. So I'll only usually wait for a minute. Kind of depends on the horse. I like that she's like licked and chewed, because really just the one time, because good, I like that too. Nice blowout. Because really she could stand here and lick for quite some time. So I'll take this. So I'm just gonna have her go off the other way. So it's gonna pause so she's not anticipating. Okay, walk on. Step toward her. Good. So she kind of crossed that hind leg underneath herself a bit, just to step over. Pick up a bit. Not quite that much. Oh my goodness. Trot. Something spooked her there. But that's kind of a little taste of what she's like on that side. Good girl. So that's what we're trying to fix. Canter. So I'm going to wait until she's back to a rhythmic trot. Canter. Good girl. I don't want her to go too long because I don't want to, the longer they go, the more like revved up she'll get, and I just want to reward it before she gets that far. So I want to be like, oh, cantering's great. Cantering a quarter lap's great. Cantering half of a lap's great. Cantering a whole lap's great. Before, like, I want her to feel rewarded and relax at the canter and come back, let that out. It's okay. It's not a big deal. And then go back into it. So she's going through that cycle of I get a little up, a canter, have some energy, come back down, relax. And then she always knows that it's going to come back down versus going up, 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 and then I just kind of can't deal with it anymore. So we'll just let her hang out for a second. Good. She wants to be a little melly, that's fine. And I usually change directions between each canter. You don't have to do that. I like to do it, kind of mixes it up for them, then they don't feel like it's quite so much repetition one way and like, oh, keep going, keep going, keep going. So it's kind of, it changes up a little bit more. At least for one that's more hot at the canter. If you had something lazier, then I'd probably just keep going the same direction. Her lips are twitching here, so I'm just going to wait. She'll usually give the head shake and then lick her lips, so we're on the right track. Really, you just have to be patient with this stuff because it takes time, and it's weird to get used to. There we go. Versus like regular training where you're like, okay, do this, do this, do this, and they don't get a chance to really settle. But you also don't want to send them right back out onto the circle right away. You want to give them a minute so they don't think that every time I lick, then I go works, because you definitely don't want that. Hey, buddy. All right, walk on. Okay, we'll see if we can build up a little bit of duration at the canter here. Okay, trot. Okay, canter. Good girl. So I'm trying to push her a little bit through that canter there because she wants to break so much. So I try not to kiss that much on a regular basis, but I'm trying to push her to where I can reward her. So I'm saying, keep going, keep going, keep going. Okay, that was the reward. To where I won't have to tell her keep going. She'll just know that the longer she goes, that she'll get a reward. Or at some point she'll get a reward. So that's what I'm looking for. So right now she's just chewing the treat, so I'm just gonna wait till she pauses for a second. Alright, we'll send her off. Walk on. See there, she's being lazy. There, she stepped underneath and moved forward a little bit faster. She protested the whole time, but we will take it. kind of pulling me toward this back rails, which is actually really good. Canter. No, I wanted her to stay in there. Come on. Oh, no. So she was going, I thought the next stride was going to be a canter stride, and it wasn't. So I'm just going to ignore it because I don't want to reward her for breaking gait. But I'm going to let her relax. No, we're not going to paw. Just going to wait and wait for her to relax here. And then I'll click that. There we go. Okay. So if you are using the positive reinforcement and you get the wrong moment, it's not a big deal. Just pretend it didn't happen and move on. It's okay. But I do want her to practice coming back down and relaxing. So I just ignore the pawing. She's just a little frustrated. Like, she was doing it a little bit over here too. So I'm just ignoring it, and then when she comes and relaxes, then I'll click reward her. Okay, so we're gonna walk on. So I want this belly. Yeah, good. Yeah, perfect. Good girl. So instead of her leaving, like she didn't go straight out, she went over like that. That's what I was looking for. I want her to bend a little bit and come over. Okay, trot. Good girl. I really just want her to hold that canter a little bit here. Let's see if we can do that. Canter. Come on. Come on. Get after her a little bit. There we go. Good. So, she's feeling quite lazy today. I usually don't need to encourage her that much with the whip, but I really want her to keep going forward. So, the reason there, like I started off with like saying canter, giving my kiss cue, and then using the whip. So she knows like she's supposed to be cantering because I kiss to her and she'll still kind of break down. So I'm just skipping those and going straight to the whip because I'm like, I know you know what we're doing and you just don't want to. So I'm like, all right, like let's just get it over with, and then I get to that part. So don't do that with a horse you don't know. You've just started, who doesn't know this. No, don't do that. It's just she knows this and she's not worried at all today. She just is like, I don't really want to. So there's a difference. It's just like a trained horse, like that, you know, a backup cue. You always start really light and then you work your way up. But if you start light and they've continued to ignore you and continue to ignore you, then you step it up and then just kind of put more energy on them than starting over every single time, because they already know it. They're just like, I'm gonna wait till that higher energy. Good. So I'm trying not to click all the licks and chews. I've just been letting her do them. I want to really focus on the canter part. If she were to get super worried though, I'd go back to focusing on that. Okay, walk on. Because she's quite relaxed today. Good, that was a nice response. Okay, trot. Canter. Very good. Let's see if she can maintain it. Very good. Hey. Good girl. Oh, that was really nice. Oh, how very nice. You did a whole wow. That was great. I'm not worried that she didn't stop when I clicked. Like, that's okay. Like, because she was doing the thing that I want. So I'm going to give her like a few handfuls here and let her hang out. That was really nice. So I'm just going to do a canter. I want to get one more good canter to my left. And then she'll be done. really want to get the message to her that cantering nicely is what I want. It's perfect. Yes, yes, yes. So that's why I treated her so many times. And then to let her hang out. So she's just licking right now because she had food. So we're just gonna wait. Very nice. Take a nice deep breath. There we go. Very good, girl. Yeah, that was excellent. I could just stop right there, but I really would like her to do it the other direction too. So get ready to send her off. I don't want her to anticipate that whip change, so wait. She's just like closing her eyes. Very cute. That's exactly what I want though. I want that. I cantered and I came back down and it was fine. That's perfect. Because a lot of horses, like, it's not super natural for them to canter, or it is. But cantering is only done when they're escaping predators or they're playing. And that's like involves a lot of emotion and a lot of energy, and they need to learn to come back down from it. It is natural, but horses' natural traveling gait is a trot. So there's just more energy and more emotion the faster you go. More issues. All right. Walk on. See if she'll. Good. I wanted her to step under. I don't care if she leaves real fast as long as she's thinking. And she slowly moved her shoulders and then stepped under and across. It's really good. She's being very nice today. Okay, trot. Canter. 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 Good girl. Okay, so she broke a few times. That is okay, because you know what she did? She went right back into it, and she was really good. So she did do like from like here to there, but I really didn't want to click her over here since I'm trying to kill two birds with one stone. I want her to canter really nice and kind of end off on this side, but where she was going, like every set of footprints has been closer and closer to that fence. And that is exactly what I want because she's afraid of this area. So that's great. We'll just let her be on that because I don't want to canter her too much. And I want to make it a positive experience, not a like, oh my God, I had to work so much. So I'm just going to wait, let her lick and chew here. And I'm just going to take her tack off over by the fence here. Let me step on this. This foot. There you go. Oh, we've stepped on it more. Good. I don't want to disturb her while she's licking here. So see if I can. Now she's done. There we go. I don't want to put pressure on her when she's being good and make her back up. So now she had a nice lick and chew. So I'm just going to take her over here and take her saddle off. Because she wanted to pull me here, like her hoof prints are here. Oops, too much line here. And she was kind of going that way. So this was the corner she didn't really go in as much. So this is the corner where I'm going to take her saddle off. She's trying to touch the fence. I try to have her target it, so I'll let her do that. Oh, Penny, don't eat the fence though. Nope. Horse slice. I'm just gonna take all this off. All right, and she's done for the day, so I'm just gonna let her go and take her back to her pen. Go.